everybody. Mom Forever here. I know it's been a while. I thought I'd come on. I'm in my car, and you're looking at little sweet Enola. She got a little jealous, I think, that I brought Nicholas with me last time. It was on Friday when I brought him with me, and I was taking a midterm, and I just felt like I wanted to have a baby with me to kind of be a comfort, little cheerleader kind of thing, so to speak, and brought him with. And I brought Enola today, and it's Monday. Hopefully I can get this uploaded today, but thought I'd come in and just say hello. Like I said, it's been a while, and I've got a lot of things going on this week, and I mean, I'll have a lot of things going on every week, I suppose, with school and everything else. And this week especially, we're going somewhere over the weekend. I still have reservations about going because of all of the things that I have to do for classes. My husband's, I think, really trying to work with me on trying to get me to have some fun. He's like, you can't do that stuff all the time. He's like, you have to, live a little bit. And it seems like when I focus on something, I want to get it done. I want to see it through to its completion, and I don't want to stop until I see it's done. And that's kind of the way my mind works, I guess. And it does help, though, for me to take breaks, and I forget to do that. So he's kind of my rock as far as, alright, it's time to put that away now and do something else. So he's been doing really good with that. My entire family, of course, cannot wait until December when this semester is over. I can't either, to be honest, but it's been really busy. And like I said, this week we're planning to go away, so I have to. The pressure's on a little bit for me to get some stuff done within the weekdays of the week. So I'm going to be working on that. But yeah, Enola is one of the twins. I get twin A and twin B mixed up. I have both of them. So she's the one with the open mouth that can take the passy. And, she's just these two kits I am so totally head over heels over still. I know a lot of people have sold theirs, and, they're kind of over it. But I don't know, these babies are absolutely stunning to me, and the way that the artists that painted mine have brought them to life, I don't know, I'm really super glad that I found Kristina. I can't think of her last name right now, but she's on Instagram, and that's how I found her, and she posts her dolls on eBay. I don't know if she's in Facebook or not. She probably is. I'm just not friends with her on there. But she's working on something for me right now, and I'm super excited because her painting is just amazing. I think it is right up there with some of my other favorite artists, and I'm really glad I found her. Plus, she lives in Pennsylvania, which is super awesome because that's where I live, and we had talked about getting together sometime, and my schedule just went to pot. And so did hers too. She's doing a lot of customs right now, I think, and she's really busy, but someday. So I hope all of you are doing well. I'm trying and kind of failing too at keeping up with videos. I watch one once in a while or two once in a while. In fact, I was on this weekend for a little bit. I'm on Facebook and Instagram more. It's just quicker, faster for me to look at pictures and respond or like or whatever. And same with posting things there. So for all of you that aren't in those social media, I'm sorry that I don't get to see you as much as I'd like, or hear from you as much. But hopefully things will change relatively soon for me, and I can get back into the swing of things. So I don't know how jiggly this is. When I'm in my car, it's like, who knows what your guys are, if it's even focusing or anything. I can't look at the camera. I just have to drive, so I hope it's okay. But I wanted to show you, Goldie decorated my car for Halloween. She put a pumpkin on my horn, there with the emblem here, and then she stuck a little guy up there on my warning tag. I thought that was cute. So I'm all decked out for Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays. I mean, I love Christmas too. And some of you that are really big in Christmas and, you know, love Christmas might squeam when I say this, but I love Halloween just a little bit more than Christmas. I am big into Halloween. I just love dressing up. I dress up too. I mean, I've always dressed up, and I still do to this day. Heck, I walk around with the kids and get candy for myself too. I want some of that stuff. But I usually decorate my house to the fullest extent that it can be decorated. We invite the children into my house to see it. They're usually very thrilled to see my house because it looks like a haunted house. They just really love it, and it gets them out of the cold. If it's cold that year, or rainy or whatever, it gets them out of the weather elements. I used to decorate my porch, but there were some naughty teens terrorizing the neighborhood one year, and some of my stuff got damaged a little bit. Not anything major. It was just a tiny thing, and it was stuff I could fix, but I just don't want to put my decorations in jeopardy anymore. So I put it in the house, and I just invite the kids in the house, and they're not going to take anything or do anything in the house because we're sitting right there. So it ends up working out just fine. But I hope everyone had a nice weekend. We had a event at our campground, and the girls each had friends there. They carved some pumpkins, and we were supposed to go on a hayride, but it did rain on Saturday, so that got canceled. But the girls had fun. They just went and played and did stuff, And Callie, my oldest, she got ready for a dance. She went to the homecoming dance with her friend, and she had a good time there. And, in between all that, I was doing homework and everything. So we're planning to go to, I think, Pittsburgh this weekend. I think that's where my husband, it's some friends of my husband. He wants to go visit them, and we had it planned back in the summer. So, it'd be really horrible if we had to back out. But, he's understanding that if I have to back out, then I have to. I'm going to try not to. I'm doing everything in my power to try not to back out. So I'm going to work as hard as I can. I'll probably be a little bit more tired this week than I've been, just because I'm going to have to force myself to either stay up later or get up earlier and get things accomplished. But, it'll be alright. It'll be good. I gotta try and keep myself positive as much as I can, because I've been known that once I go down that negative road, it's hard for me to get back. So I try to always look on the bright side as much as possible on everything, and but we'll see. Oh boy. But yeah, I'm doing fine, honestly. Oh look, the people have their Trump sign up again. This house right here, guys, let me show you this real quick. See that house, that big house back there, and the Trump sign? I don't normally do like the politics thing, and I'm not going to get into the politics. I just have to tell you this story. It's so funny. To me, it's funny. That house that I showed you back there, and I don't even know if you got to see it, but it's a big house, and I've always admired that house. That house is just so beautiful. It's got like stone, and it has this beautiful wall and a patio and just a beautiful yard, and there's trees and everything. It's just gorgeous. And I have always, been in awe with that house, okay? So I pass it on a daily basis on my way to work. Well, they're obviously rooting for Trump. And now that's a different sign that they have hanging now. But before, they had these individual letters in their yard. And it looked like they were handmade letters. Like somebody, either them or somebody, took the time to cut out the letters Trump, Trump, and paint them, no less, and stick them in their yard. So, they had this, like, really nice sign in their yard. Well, the people that aren't Trump fans, of course, were having fun with this. So, it was like this back and forth every day. You would see the word Trump, and then maybe the next morning, the T would be gone. You'd see the word rump. And then, this went on for like weeks, back and forth, The T was there, the T wasn't there, and then sometimes all the letters would be down, and I don't know what happened there. I don't know if they were just mowing the grass or what. And then one day, just the letters, or no, one day the word rump was still there, R-U-M-P, and there was another crappy handmade sign that they nailed to a tree, and it was just a white sign with like fluorescent paint. I think it was orange paint, and it said "kick her." So like they rebelled and was getting after the people that kept taking their tea away, and it was like "kick her rump." So it's what the people did that were messing with them. They took out all the letters except for UP, so "kick her up." And oh my gosh, it was just all over the place. And then all of a sudden everything was down, and it was like that for a couple weeks. There hasn't been anything, and now they have, it looks like some kind of cloth banner that says Trump, and all in one piece, so people can't, well, they'll figure out a way to mess with it. I'm anxious to see what happens. But yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna disclose my political views or even likes or dislikes here, but I just going past that every day. And the only reason that I would have even seen it is because I love that house so much, and I just look in on that house every day, and because of that going on, that gave me incentive to look in on that house every day. I wanted to see what was going to happen next, and it was just so funny to see that back and forth, like every day. I wish I would have got pictures of it. But it just, every time I thought about it, and you're driving too, it's hard to get a decent picture when you're driving. So, anyway. Oh, these funny things that go on. These people with they're so passionate about their political views and things like that they just get a little carried away. Like, personally, I would be a little miffed if somebody, was messing with my property. And I don't blame the people one bit for, kind of rebelling against it, but it was comical on just the viewing side of things. So, well guys, I'm just about at work. I will pick you guys up and show you my backpack. No, I'll show you I'll show you Enola. She is still sleeping, of course, but she's looking super adorable. I forget the name. I think it's I forget the name of the brand of clothes she has on right now. But she looks super adorable in this. It's like a one-piece footed sleeper type thing. It begins with a C, I think. It's not Carter's. Yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway, she's looking sweet, sleeping away there. And I hope everyone has a wonderful week. week. I don't know when I'll be back on, but I'll try to make it soon if I can. And maybe I can do things like this in the car, because you know I have nothing else to do but drive pretty much, so I could probably make videos in the car. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but you know, I can do it, I think. But anyway, I hope you all have a lovely day and a wonderful week. And I will probably talk to you as soon as I'm able to. Take care, everyone, and have a good one. Bye-bye.